I'm Lindsay and I'm the dyer of Sprinkled Fibers.
I'm Marci and I'm her mom. I almost said it again. I'm Lindsay and I'm her mom. Ooh, okay.
Hi, I'm Lindsay and I'm the dyer of Sprinkled Fibers.
I'm Lindsay and I'm her mom.
Hi, I'm Lindsay and I'm the dyer of Sprinkled Fibers.
I'm Marci and I'm her mom.
And before we get started, here are some highlights since the last time we saw you. Okay, so we just got our little knit-along stickers in.
They're so cute.
They turned out super cute. It's a little shawl design, and then it has our hashtag. And they're pink and navy. So if you want one of these stickers, all you have to do is do an Instagram post in your shawl, your color affection shawl, and do the hashtag SFSummer24Cal. And then we will send you one of these.
And one of those you can do without finishing the shawl. So if you're not able to finish it, hopefully you will. But if you at least start it and you post your WIP, we'll send you our sticker. So
yes,
as thank you for at least joining us, and then hopefully you'll finish it even if you haven't by the 30th.
Yes, and that's the cutoff, the 30th of this month, September. So we can't wait to see your Instagram posts.
Yeah, for sure. And so many of you have sent such cute pictures. So you don't have to send them to us if you want to just post with the hashtag. We'll find that. But others of you maybe don't have an Instagram, or you're not very active on it. So that's fine. You can send us a picture. You can email it. You can message us with it, message us with it, or you can always. What's another way to send a picture?
That's it.
Okay, just those two. Email it or DM us.
So as a surprise for this video, we did save an extra one of the Tellybean Knits Knit Along kit. So this is for her new Halloween pattern. So that's why it's in slight Halloween colors, but still has the sprinkled fibers vibe.
Yeah. Exciting, because that starts on the 1st. So if you did not get your kit, and really they all sold out, thank you so much for your support. So she made I think 25, and then they sold out, so then she made 25 more, and then we saved this one for the YouTube. So hopefully if you didn't get your kit, there's plenty of time. We can get this to you, and then just message us, and we'll set it all up. But it starts on the 1st, and again, it's a really fun knit along. Stephanie from Tellybeans she's just like, she sends out the cutest emails, a lot of really great videos for each section, and it's very doable. So you'll be able to get your clue that day. That morning she'll email you the clue, and then it's just a little bit each day of some color work, usually a few sections of textural stitches as well, but really fun. And then at the end, on the 13th, you'll have a really cute cowl, and then you can wear it the rest of the month. So fun.
Yeah, so if you would like to purchase this, you can message us at Sprinkled Fibers, and again, it's 6 half skeins.
Yes.
Okay, so moving on to Flower of the Month. If you were a part of this quarter, you should have received your September skein. And again, this was our inspo picture. The flower this month was a poppy. And as another little surprise, we do have 4 extra skeins. So this was the color for this month. It was a peachy color, and then it has chartreuse and orange kind of sprinkled throughout. And then this was our little poppy tag. Super cute.
Yeah, really cute.
So yeah, again, we have 4 extra skeins. And if you would like any of these, you can message us again at Sprinkled Fibers.
Yay! It's WestKnits time, my favorite time of the year. So we are super excited. Lindsay has been dying up a storm getting ready for the big WestKnits Mystery Knit Along, which he has every fall. If you're a knitter, you should definitely look forward to this every year, because it is amazing what he can come up with. I don't know how he does it, but every shawl is a work of art. So we're going to take you through the last, I think, 5 years of shawls that he's had for his Mystery Knit Along. His every shawl has something really unique in it. I mean, usually they have several things that are unique, but you will make the shawl and wonder how you did that, because I mean, they're beautiful, and they're not just the normal, you know, stocking knit and things like that. So it's very doable, even if you are, I would say, a beginner slash intermediate, because he makes a video almost for every section. You know, if it's something new, even how to start that section, how to do it, then you'll work on it, and then he'll pick it back up and video the rest of that section. So it's very, very user friendly, as far as he's a master at this. He's made these mystery knit alongs so fun. If you don't follow him, you should definitely follow him, because he has such bright and vivid colors. His patterns are really beautiful. They're literally like, his whole vibe should be in a museum, because it's just so colorful and fun. I've loved doing them. I think I've just the mystery knit along, I've done 6 years of it. I've made several of his other patterns and loved making those. So I've probably made at least a dozen of his shawls, and each one they're stunning. So we'll show you the last 5 years. So last year was his Geog Gradient, and this is what it looked like for him. And then for me, I made my Geog Gradient, of course, out of sprinkled. So this is mine, and you start with this. I'm gonna move my coffee real quick. You start with this amazing middle. So it's just like 4 triangles that you do in different, you add them on and do them in different ways. And then you go into this, like each side has this, lift up that side, you go from there, and those stitches are kind of like a little eyelet almost, and then you go into this really pretty textural stitch. I don't even know if it has a name, if he made it up or what, but it's slightly like diamonds, and that's on each side as well. And then you pick up this whole bottom, and this bottom is so pretty. So if you can see, he made like, I mean, I don't know if he makes these stitches up or what, but they're just so beautiful. So, and then it goes into a point. So as you can see, it's like kind of a, what would you call this shape? Like a sling?
It's a half circle, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. Maybe
we don't need to name the
half
shapes
circle-ish, but they're beautiful. And this was last year, so this is the 2023, and it was called Geog Gradient. So Lindsay is wearing the 2022, the year before that, and this is called Twists and Turns. So she made, I'm sorry, I made it. Lindsay doesn't like doing patterns that she can't just like hum along in. So, and these definitely, you know, take a little bit of time. So Twists and Turns, again, Lindsay made this pattern.
No.
I'm sorry, made this yarn, this kit. So you start with this middle, and look at these cute little braids you make out of it. You make them out of what he has you knit. So those are there, and then you loop them, okay? So then you go up to here. This is the beginning right there. And then you go into these sides with the eyelets, or actually no, it was kind of, guy, I think this was brioche, or it kind of looks like brioche. I don't think it had brioche in it. And then, and that's on each side as well. Hold your side up. There it is right there, the purplish. Okay, so it's on each side as well. Then you go into this, it's kind of like, what would you call that, where there's a bump in it? It's like, you know, straight and then a bump. We're gonna show you up close. So it's kind of like those, you know, there's a name for it. I wish I could remember. My memory lately. And then you do this really pretty cable work. Okay, and then at the very end Oh, I forgot to show you this part. I love this part. These beautiful cables that come off of this section. They're so pretty. I feel like the camera is blowing out the colors. You're not seeing them as vividly. If I hold it back, it's a little bit better. But up close, you can kind of see that cable work that you add an I-cord into. And then at the end, you add this, I can't remember if it's not brioche. It was kind of like a brioche. I loved a brioche, but I don't think this one was brioche. And then you add that bottom section. And when you're done, you're just like, wow, I can't believe I made that, because it's stunning. So we'll put this one back. We'll be right back with the next two. We're back. So this next one that I'm wearing is Shawlography. So this was his 2021, and again, Lindsay made the kit for me. So I loved these colors together. I know, I think these colors are kind of like, for some reason, Miami Dolphins. I don't know. I'm not a football fan, so I'm not sure, but I feel like it is. But I love these colors. So you start off with these kind of like little quadrants, little sections with each color. And then you go into these amazing little like drop stitch with a loop that goes into another section. And then you go into this kind of like wiggly thing right there. And then you go into this next section. And then with the little pom-poms. This part right here is brioched, okay, this part. And if you don't want a brioche, he has alternatives for you, because I know a lot of people don't love to brioche. I love brioche, so I'm really hoping his Mystery Knit Along this year has some brioche in it, and a friend of mine sent me a message and she thinks it might, because he sent out some sort of a clue thing that said it might have brioche in it. So, but again, don't let that scare you. And then this bottom section showing all the beautiful colors that Lindsay made. So this one, I would say it's, the shapes are so unique. It looks like it would be a half circle, but then it goes into a point. So I don't know what you call those. Don't make us try to find the shape.
Oh, Mom.
But if it does have, if this year's does have brioche, do not worry, because he'll give you an alternative. It can be the twisted stocking net, or twisted rib. I think that's what it's called, twisted rib. Looks very close to brioche. Or there's another thing that he does, which was on that other shawl, and it looks very similar to brioche. So don't be afraid of it. And then the year before that, so I think we're in 2020 now, this one was called Slip Stitch Stravaganza. Now this was a big one. So I don't even know if we can get in camera like how big this is, and I can see you through these little holes. Hello. So, I mean, this one, I'm going to show you each section. It was so much work as far as just a lot of knitting. Now this one, I think he did give you the option to make it smaller, but I don't ever take the smaller option. I love big shawls. So you start off right here, and this was kind of my first color. It was like a really light pink, and then there's also like a little light tan. I don't know if you can see that striping. And then we go into, from there into these big loops. Okay, and then you're gonna go into this little section, which is some sort of unique little stitch with seed stitch almost. Then you go into a bigger version of that top one, and these were so, I mean, it looks hard, but these were so fun. And then you go into another little section like that, and then the ending was really pretty, so beautiful. So You use all the colors, and Lindsay made this kit for me as well. So I love, this was probably one of my favorites as far as just, I mean, I love how big it is. And it's, the colors are very wearable. Like this one, I don't wear as much, but I love to display it. So we have our shawls, a lot of them displayed on mannequins around the house just because I love to show them. So that was 2020. And then we just have one more. You want to put this one back on? So we just have one more. I'm going to show you this one only because it's so unique. This was my first mystery knit along that I did with him, and I loved doing it. Now this one's hard for me to wear because it's so tiny. So this was called the Doodler, and this was my first experience doing anything for any WestKnits. So you can see it's kind of an interesting shape. It starts off here, okay, and then it goes into kind of like a large sun, I feel like it's like a sun, you know, like it's like the beginning right there, and then the rays go out. And then all along here is a cable. So it's like a, oh, I think I'm showing you backwards. Okay, it starts on this side, and then there's the cable. And then you go into these waves with, it's almost like feather and fan kind of like waves. And then you go into the border. So this one's hard for me to wear because it is so tiny. I feel like this is tiny, it falls off my shoulders. That's why I do love this, the slip stitch extravaganza, because it's nice and big and it'll stay on. So that's just a little trip down memory lane of the WestKnits that I've participated in. I've probably made at least six of his other shawls because his shawls are so fun to do. And I was in a really big fading phase where I loved to put together fades. Even before Lindsay started dyeing, I loved fades. And then, I mean, no one makes a fade like Lindsay. I love her fades. So now I try to, if I can, I try not to fade everything. I was in a, like, everything was faded, and now I'm trying not to fade everything, but fades are just so pretty. And you know, you can go from, it's so amazing, you can go from one color and then fade all the way to another color that you wouldn't even think would go together, and you can just put so much, you know, so many pretty colors in between. So I'm highly recommending to you to join us in the Mystery Knit Along. It starts on the 4th. Every Friday you'll get a clue. And remember, his clues look daunting. Okay, they look like, whoa, that's, you know, I don't know what any of that means. And you'll just click on his link, and then he'll show you in a video, and you'll just be like, I did it. So it really is something that every knitter should attempt, because you're gonna learn so much. I learned so much with each one of these shawls. I learned so many new stitches, and now I feel like I can almost do anything, so. Okay, so now the fun part. We have 38 different kits for her, or we have 38 different kits that you've made.
Yeah.
And remember, for this year, it's 2 and 2. So you'll have 2 of one color and 2 of another color. He recommended you do solids, or you can do a solid color with a variegated color, just as long as there's some contrast. So keep that in mind when you're picking out your kit. We tried to make sure that the variegated color, it wasn't too close to the solid, because we don't want your stitches to get lost. If he's having just 2 colors, which is to me, you know, I mean, he hardly ever does just a 2-color shawl. So if he has 2 colors, you're gonna have a lot of really interesting stitches. And so we wanna make sure those all show up, or shine. So here are, should we go ahead and show them?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll be right back.
Okay, so those are all of our kits. I hope you guys love them.
Hope you saw a few that you liked.
Yes. And just a reminder, so these will be on sale this upcoming Wednesday, 9/18 at 9:30 a.m. PST. And so you can just message us at Sprinkled Shop, and on that Instagram we'll have all of the kits posted and numbered. So that way you'll know exactly like which kit you want, and then you can just message us the number. For the shop update, it'll definitely be easier because we'll have them all numbered. So all you have to do is just say like, I want kit number 2. Or you can also give us options and say like, my first choice is kit 2, my second choice is kit 4. That's always a good idea in case the kit you want sells out.
I think you should definitely do that unless you're sure that you do not want a kit if your kit is sold out. So what was that? What kits were those that we had them do different options?
I don't know.
It was just recently we did that. It would be really helpful. It's really helpful because if you just say, I want number 7 or 8 or 10 or 12, and then we can make sure that you get one of those. And then just make sure that morning that you stay on your Instagram, because we might have a question like 8 sold out, but you know, we got number 14 for you or whatever. And then that way you can confirm you want it.
Yes, so feel free to send us as many options as you want in the order that you like. And hopefully we'll have the kit that you want available. And remember that for this shop update and all of our shop updates, you can't comment what you want because we just usually don't see that, or the comments just kind of get mixed up with everything. So the only way to purchase is if you send us a direct message, a DM.
Then they're all on our messages right there. You click on our direct messages and they're all there in order received. If we went by comments, we would have to click on each post and see, and then there's no timestamp. So then we don't know when, when you sent that. So please try to remember not to comment, comment order, because your kits will probably be sold by the time we get to you. So send that DM. Okay, for the WestKnits Mystery Knit Along kits, you're going to go on Instagram. You're going to find Sprinkled Shop, which is our market account. Once you get to the page, you'll see all the kits are loaded onto the page with numbers. You're going to message us and just let us know in order your preference of kits. So if your first kit gets sold, we know, oh, well then her second choice is this. So for instance, I'm going to put on here, I want number 1, then I would choose number 6, then I would choose number 24. And then we will message you back and let you know which one you get. And so we have these kits already, and as soon as you purchase them and pay for it, that kit is for sure yours. So make sure that you pay for it right away. I know it takes us a while. We have to go back and forth between people. We'll tell you like, okay, you got number 8, and then confirm with you, and then you can send payment. Remember that if you say that you want something and you confirm it, but you don't pay or at least tell us you're working on it, we have so many people that might want that kit. So please try to pay as soon as you can. Also, these kits are ready to ship out. So we'll ship them the next morning on Thursday, and you for sure will get it in plenty of time for the start of the Mystery Knit Along, which is October 4th. So we have a really exciting October. We have Tellybeans, which is super fun. We have WestKnits, which is super fun. And And October is just so much fun because it's the start of, like, you know, I feel like yeah, we have had a run of 100+ degree weather. In fact, we just got done with it. We're just going down into the 80s. This week we started going into the 80s. We've had a lot of scary fires around us. We used to live in a really, really bad fire area. It was up in the hills, and then we've recently, in the last 2 years, moved further down the hill, and we still had a warning that we might have to evacuate. Like, the fires were raging. So, and oh my goodness, if you or one of your loved ones is a firefighter, God bless you, because they put their lives in such jeopardy. And we were so thankful that, I mean, there's a fire that's going on. It's probably about a half an hour away from us, so not too close. And I think there's like 2,000 men and women fighting that fire, and it's not even half contained yet. So it's a really scary time for us here in California. We get really dry, and it's super hot, and then those winds come, and it just is the perfect storm. So we're safe, and we're happy, and we're healthy. So we're looking forward to October. Hopefully you can join us in at least one of the mystery knit-alongs, and I'll be working on both because I love them. Lindsay did finish something, and she's going to show you next time because we haven't had a chance to block it yet. But and then in the meantime, she has been so busy scanning all of your Advent minis, like hundreds.
Yeah.
Probably over 1,000.
Yeah.
I mean, so
it's
there's
like 2,000.
Yeah, it's a lot. So, but she works on those while she does school each day, and they're, I mean, you're almost done. So that's an exciting time as well. Next time we see you, we'll probably be doing our summer knit along prizes. So we'll see you in the next video, and that'll be something fun as well. Make sure you get the hashtag with a picture. If you finish it, you're eligible for prizes. If you don't finish it, we'll at least send you our new shawl sticker, and you can put it on your cup or wherever you want to remember what you did that summer. So
okay, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye.